Hey world, it's being want to come back with another video. Fam, I wanted to come back with this video here. I've been getting a lot of comments and a lot of love from the narcissist videos that I've been posting, and I'm hoping that a lot of people can can understand where I'm coming from, and it resonates because I'm telling you, these type of videos are therapeutic because unless you've been with a narcissist, unless you grew up with a narcissistic parent, you're really not gonna really understand how damaging and how psychologically affected you are once you deal with these type of people. And for all my family members in the garden that still are either with the narcissist, have to deal with the narcissist, make sure that you keep yourself first. Kind of like on my video when I say pay yourself first. Well, when you're dealing with a narcissist, you have to pay yourself first emotionally. Because remember, these people are emotionally bankrupt and they have no love for you whatsoever. Yeah. And so when we talked about the Dr.Jeckle, Mr.Hyde effect of narcissists, those who've ever been with a covert narcissist know what I'm talking about. This is the worst type of narcissist, okay? Because the overt narcissist, like I say, everybody know him, everybody know him, everybody know her. The center of attention always got to be, the center of attention, and it's obvious, right? You know this person. President Trump will have overt narcissistic characteristics. Now I'm not saying he's a narcissist because I don't know him, but his characteristics would be kind of similar to those of an overt narcissist. All right, but the covert narcissist, remember, that's the Dr.Jekyll, Mr.Hyde, because this is the person who no one sees that dark side but the one that they're abusing. Okay, and who are they normally abusing? The number one supplier. And remember, Dr. Jekyll, that isn't the nice person. That's the tolerable person. That's the person that, as long as you nice, as long as you giving them all of you, as long as you allow them to suck all of the energy out of you, they're Dr. Jekyll. They turn into Mr. Hyde when you stop giving them the supply they want. Okay, and that's when you get gaslight. That's when the insult. That's when the devaluing comes into play, right? And so if you're dealing with a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, it's a tenuous situation because it's phony, right? And that all they do is lie, and so. Unfortunately, for those who are still in these situations with these narcs, my heart goes out to you, okay? Because until you actually remove yourself from the narcissist and start reevaluating and reflecting back on the relationship or reflecting back on the times growing up with a narcissistic parent, you begin to see all the patterns, and you be like, wow, that Mr. Hyde has been exposed all the time. They just hide it. Okay, and remember, family, the narc, especially the covert narcissist, if you don't know they're cheating, let me tell you something, they are, and they've been cheating ever since they've been with you. And if you want to know if you want to know how I know this, put it like this: ask yourself, do they lie all the time? And your answer is yes, then they're cheating. Ask yourself this: are they you normally phone accessible? No, probably not. I'm telling you, your narcissist is gonna have 1,000 excuses for why you can't get in touch with them. Okay, now they'll get in touch with you, but remember, when the covert narcissist get in touch with you, that's the Dr. Jekyll. They just checking to see if you're okay, checking to see if it's a good time for them to do what they do. Because remember, every narcissist cheat, every narcissist lie. They don't love you. All right, you're only a source of supply. And as long as you give them that supply, you can see the Dr. Jekyll side. Once you stop giving them supply, you're going to see that Mr. Hyde. All right? So family, you're out there and you're in these type of situations, look for the signs. All right? Remember, nothing they say out their mouth is true. They always lie. Okay? And you want another sign? Try to contact them when they leave the house. They never where they say they are. So if you're with one and you live with one, make a light on yourself. Get out of there. Or if it's extenuating circumstances where you can't get out of there, whether male or female, protect yourself. I'm telling you, because this is going to be a long, hard journey to heal yourself from narcissistic abuse. Because they're never going to stop lying. They're never going to stop cheating. They're never going to stop deceiving. They're never going to stop manipulating. So make a light on yourself, family. Get as far away as you can from Dr. Jeckle and Mr. Hyde. Because in the end, you're going to be the one that's destroyed, not them. They got many, many other people, many, many other victims waiting in the wings, okay? So, fam, I hope this resonates with you. In the meantime, between time, may the Most High and Saudi bring you joy, and being with us out of 5,000.